317 Church training video on how to add Connect card information to CCB and how to operate the first half of the new guest assimilation process. So, if you are receiving the Connect cards, you're volunteering and receiving and inputting the Connect cards that we receive on Sundays or at events into CCB, which you can look here. This is the front of the Connect card, and then that is the back of our Connect card. If you are the volunteer helping with that, the first step is for you to come into CCB, come into the People tab, okay, and then go into People Search, and then you will create a profile, okay? And so I'm just going to do a false one here. We're going to name it Jim Smarts, okay? That's who he is, and that's from the Connect card here on the front side. That was their name. And then from the Connect card that we just saw, you would add the email, phone number, any information that you have. We want to have this as robust as possible. So anything that you know, you'll want to make sure you fill in. You'll see some custom ones as well, like for if they've accepted Jesus or if they want to they've attended the Lunch and Learn, whatever those are. If you know it, the Connect Card survey reply, which this is on the back of the Connect card here, you can see right here in the middle of the back. If they fill that out, this is where we want to answer that. So we want to make sure that all of the information that they include from both sides of the Connect card gets into their profile. And some of it is in this About tab, some of it is in the Admin tab. And you'll just have to look back and forth. So like the How They Heard, which is on the back of the Connect card, is in the Admin side. And you'll want to make sure that you include that. All of the information from the Connect card goes into the profile. So let's make this profile for Jim Smarts. We will save it. If they've got family members, you can create another family member, and then it gives them the same last name, which may or may not be the case. And then you can just add their first name. So this guy's name is Silly Smarts, and so that is how you add family members. And then you can do the whole same thing. Any information you have about them, their life, who they are, etc., etc. So then you will save. Okay. Now, we do not want to create another family member. No, we do not. Now, the Connect card is entered, but now what are we going to do with that information? So we're going to go into processes, okay, and we're going to go to the new guest assimilation process. And so this is our new guest assimilation process. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the Connect card entered tab, okay, and you're going to add a person to this queue. You're going to add the people or the person from the card, the primary from the card that you just entered. Because you're just saying here, hey, I entered the Connect card. So we entered Jim Smarts into the Connect card entered queue step. And now we will click his tab and then we'll mark him as done. Okay. And so they're new, so they're automatically going to get added to the I'm new group. If they clicked yes on this part here of the Connect card, the would you like to receive updates about 317 Church, if they said yes, then we will click this tab yes to add them to that group, okay? And then we will, or the queue to add them to that group. And so we will mark as done. So then Jim Smarts will be marked as done in the Connect card entered slot. Now, there's great automation features inside of CCB. So when we go into the add to the I'm new group, all we have to do is click Jim Smarts and then mark as done, and it will automatically add him to the I'm new group, okay? And it will automatically set his membership type to be guest. You can see here what automations are occurring. So we'll mark as done, and then you'll want to do the same if they asked to be in the primary communication group. You'll click here, you'll click mark as done, and the automation is they will be added to your group primary communication subscribers. And then we will mark that as done, okay? Now, the next step, this is where it gets a little more complicated. To trigger the initial welcome SMS email, okay? So this right here, you see it says copy and paste the text below and send it to the new guest inside of Clearstream. Don't forget to sync the Clearstream lists. So we're going to take this, we're going to copy this, and then we're going to go into Clearstream. If you do not have access to Clearstream, you're going to want to reach out to a tech. We are in the Clearstream dashboard. Okay, if you don't have access to this, you're going to need to reach out or check your email, because if you're a volunteer, we should have sent you a login credential for Clearstream. But what you'll want to do, okay, is you'll want to first, when you're doing this, you've just come out of the trigger initial welcome SMS email step, and we've copy and pasted this portion right here, okay? We're going to go into the Clearstream dashboard. We're going to go to subscribers, okay? And like I said, don't forget to sync. You have to go to subscribers and then go into our church and sync now, and also sync this one, the primary communication list. Now, you'll notice that these numbers did not increase because I did this before I recorded the video, so that kind of doesn't show it, but the numbers should increase if everything worked appropriately. And so don't forget, if your person did not give a phone number, you have to skip this step entirely, because it will only sync to Clearstream if they have a cell phone number in the mobile slot on their CCB profile. So assuming all that worked, you will click sync now, then we'll go into messages, okay? We'll hit create message. We will paste the message that we had earlier. Then we will look for the person that we were just walking through the process, and we will click Jim Smarts, okay? And then we will come down here. You can actually send now, you can send later. Maybe you're doing this Monday, late on a Monday or late on a Tuesday, and you want it to send the next morning. You can send later, but for now, we'll just send now for test purposes. Hit preview message. It'll show you what it looks like, okay? Then you will hit send now, okay? And it says one message sent to one, or message sent to one subscriber. So now you're done in Clearstream, okay? You'll come back to the process in CCB. You'll click Jim Smarts checkbox. You'll mark as done. You'll see there's no other automation, but the next step that it's going to be going to is the mail physical welcome letter from Seth, okay? And we'll want to assign this if it's not the same person doing it. You want to make sure you're assigning it if you're passing it off. So you'll mark it as done, and then we'll go back to the process, and then we'll mail the physical welcome letter. Now, we'll do a separate video on this, but effectively, we actually mail them a paper letter. We have all the supplies at the church in a little box, and so that'll be the end of this video, but this is basically the first 4 steps and how to add a Connect card into CCB and how to use Clearstream for the welcome text message. Thanks so much.